Former NMU Sports Information Director Gil Hurd was with the Wildcats for nearly a quarter of a century, from the mid-1960s through 1988. He was inducted into the UP Sports Hall of Fame in 1990. Hurd talked about his job with TV6's Mike Counter back in March of 1988.
At 58 years old, Gil Hurd says the hours are becoming a bit too long.
The only problem I'm running into, I don't think I got the reserve to keep on and going at the pace it takes for a sports information director to keep going on a year-round basis. For a 40-hour-a-week job, absolutely fantastic, but I think it's about time to hang it up.
Hurd began his career as a broadcaster.
Actually, I started before that at a station in Escanaba that's no longer on the air. I lasted there 3 weeks and I got fired. And then I came within an eyelash of going to work out in Montana, and at the last moment I got a job at WMIQ in Iron Mountain. And I started out there as a disc jockey. I was the old dinner bell ringer during the noon hour, playing all the polka shows. And then I worked into sports and I worked into news. And I handled the play-by-play of Iron Mountain, Kingsford, Norway, Niagara, Florence games for about 11 years before I made the move up to northern Michigan.
As sports information director at Northern, Hurd has many duties. I know the media relies heavily on the information he gathers.
Basically, it's a 7-day-a-week job. It's following the Northern Michigan University athletic teams, seeing to it that statistical reports are filed with the leagues that we're in, with the National Collegiate Athletic Association, working at games, publicizing games, publicizing athletes, sending out hometown stories on athletes, providing information to the local news media on game results.
The Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association recognized Hurd's efforts many years ago by awarding the Gil Hurd Courageous Athlete Award to an athlete who overcomes obstacles to participate in high school sports.
The Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Association President's Council announcing fall sports will be predominantly conference play. The MIAA Conference competition September 19th. Now it gets underway then, and the effects of this are big on Finlandia's football team. Member schools will follow federal, state, and local guidelines along with recommendations from the NCAA. This is for resocialization to sports this fall and to better mitigate the risks of COVID-19 infection of student athletes and their campus communities. Non-conference play can take place prior to September 19th or other open dates during the season as permitted by each institution. Finlandia's first home non-conference football game is September 5th against Lawrence. The Lions' first home conference contest is October 3rd against Albion.